Hi there, it's Bonnie from the Tucson Racquet Club, and we're here for a little Silver and Fit, the Explorer level. That is the basic. And so we're wanting to get our seat and our posture aligned so our knees are over our ankles. We've got 90-degree angles. I have a pillow between my thighs now rather than a block, so you guys have these things at home we can improvise with. So we're just gonna use that pillow for resistance. So we're pressing into, engaging our core, abs in, glutes, upper inner thighs. And then we're just gonna release our arms to the side. We're gonna stretch out our necks a bit for what we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna lengthen through the back crown of our heads. And on an exhale, just let your right ear come toward your right shoulder. Try not to tilt or tuck the chin. The inhale comes back to center, the exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. We'll go one more time on our exhale. Press the shoulder blades down as well. Inhale, center. Exhale to your left. And inhale back to center. Then we'll take a few shoulder rolls. So we'll take the shoulders back, up, forward, down on the exhale. Down, and then pausing at neutral, reversing direction, going forward first. Really tune into the shoulder blades, nice and down. Last one. And then letting our arms be at our sides. On an inhale, we're just going to bring those palms forward, perhaps a little back, externally opening those upper arms, tuning into the shoulder blades. Our exhale, palms come forward and back. So we'll do those a few more times. And then we'll take it, we're reaching long and we're going to start raising the arms just till we get to about shoulder height. If you have shoulder issues, you can always keep your hands at the waist. And from here, we're just going to bring then the hands to the shoulders. On our inhale, we're going to press the elbows back, bringing the scapula together. Our exhale, blowing out the mouth. Inhale, opening, keep the chest lifted. Keep long through the crown of the head. Make sure our neck stays nice, long, and comfortable. Inhaling, exhaling. Last one here. And releasing the arms to our sides. We're going to inhale, reach those arms forward, just about shoulder level, and press out with the palms. And on an exhale, reach back, bring the shoulder blades together. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. While we're reaching forward, we're also pressing the upper back backwards, keeping a little resistance there. Last time, we'll bring those arms forward here and pause. Then we'll press out through the palms, through the heels of the hands, separate our fingers, and then exhale, palms toward us. We're still resisting, sitting, pressing our upper body backward while we're reaching forward. Last time here. Then bring those palms together, interlace the fingers, and bring them back toward the heart. And keep our arms, upper arms at our side. We're just going to do a few like infinity symbols or reclining figure eight, loosening up our wrists and the joints in our fingers. Last time here. Then we're going to extend those fingers again, and we're going to, on an exhale, it'll be three-part. Bend partially those knuckles, then further, like a claw almost, and then fully with the thumb on top. We're going to inhale for 3, opening gradually. Exhale, closing, really getting nice juiciness in our joints. And keep that stiffness at bay that sometimes comes. exhaling. This time when our fist is soft and closed, bring the palms up. We'll do a little rotation here at the wrists. And then reverse that direction. So our hands are all limber for holding some weights. We'll release, shake it out. Rather than weights, because I don't know what you guys have at home, I brought water bottles. So to get something from under the chair, we always want to support ourselves. Take one leg out and bring those weights back up. Inhale back. I'm still going to keep the pillow between my thighs. So we remember to keep that core engaged throughout. Just going to let our arms relax at our sides. Actually bring the knuckles forward. As we inhale, we're going to reach out, reach forward, then out, then back and down, and take them back behind us, squeezing the shoulder blades toward each other. Inhale, forward, out, back, and down, slightly back. Keep nice full breaths. And if we don't have very heavy weights, or even if we do, we're really engaging those muscles. So we can still make headway even if we're not using any weights. And keep them firm. Last time here, open, and then exhale out to the sides. Next we'll go into some rowing. So we're going to hinge slightly forward from those hips. Bend the arms. On our inhale, we're just going to reach forward. Exhale, bring those elbows back, shoulders down. On what isn't the exertion part of the movement, forward, still feel a little resistance. So you're keeping engaged in those core muscles. And our arms are working. And then last time, we're going to pause here, and then we're going to take the arms out. Inhaling, exhaling. Check in with your fingers or hands. Are we squeezing, clenching, tensing? These are the muscles we're using. We want to keep active. We're gently hinged forward, our neck stays long. And last time here, pausing. And then releasing. And we'll go into a few triceps as well. So we're hinging forward, gonna extend. Inhale, keep the upper arms as stable and close to the torso as we're able. Nice full inhale through the nostrils, exhale out the nose. 2 more here. Last one, we're just gonna hold. Pause. Nice full breaths, and then we'll take it for a few pulses, pressing back. Last time holding, and then releasing. Releasing the arms to the side. We're gonna let go of our weights. Again, we support ourselves, take one leg out, and bring it back. This time we're gonna keep the pillow on our lap for a little more ab and core work. One hand on top of the other. Keep the chest lifted. Nice full inhale. On our exhale, press. Inhale. You're also kind of grudgingly release that press, not just popping up. So we're keeping fully, we're focused on our abs and core. It's much more effective when we're focusing on what it is we're working. And yes, that's a great idea if you want to switch hands each time. And last time here, We'll pause, make sure. I think my chest may have come forward a bit, so we don't want to do that. We want to keep it nice and tall. And then we're going to release, shake it out a bit, and we can let go of our block or pillow, whatever it is we've been using. And from here, we're going to lift. Make sure when we lift, tendency is for our weight to shift back, so we want to keep our weight forward on those sit bones. Lift your right foot. I'm just going to rotate at the ankle a bit and reverse that direction. And release the foot. Again, lift. Weight stays forward on those sits bones, keeping our spine long. And reverse. And release it. Just going to get our knee joints a little juicy by lifting the right foot. Inhale, pointing, extending. Exhale, flexing, bending, perhaps bringing it closer toward the chest, perhaps not. Seeing what's working for your body always. If we're seated and you choose to be standing, you can do that. Just modify in whatever avenue. And releasing, shaking it out a bit, bouncing. And then we'll go to your left leg. We inhale, pointing the toes, extending. Exhale, flexing. Inhale, nice and long. Keep our weight staying forward on those sits bones while we're extending. Last one. And releasing, shaking it out a bit. We're going to be coming to standing shortly, but first we're going to do 4 of these seated. On the 5th one, we're going to take it to a stand. So the inhale, our arms are going to reach forward up, and we're lifting our heels. We're on our toes. On our exhale, we're hinging slightly forward from the hips, as if we're diving. Our spine is long, shoulder blades come together. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale. Inhale, lift, stay firm in your core. Last time seated. This time, if you don't think you can do this, just come up as you're able to. Otherwise, lift onto toes, maybe. Exhale, back. Inhale, opening the chest. Stretching. And last time. Then come to standing. Let the arms just float up. And exhale them out. We're going to march it over to the right side of your chair. We're going to take it to a little march. Always starting with the outside leg, your right. And whatever arm movements, I like to keep mine fairly small here. If you want to be having your weights, feel free to do that. We're going to take it right into a side step. Out, right, back, out, back. Stay with the breath. Keep the spine long, tailbone down. Last one here. When we go right, we're going to take it into a double step. Out, out, in, in. You can play with the arms. Last one. Take a little march. We're going to come into our mambo or rock step. So starting with your right foot, come forward, lift, step, step. It's like, hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Just take the rhythm. Last one here. Just march it out. And we're going to take our heel forward. So starting with your right heel, bending the legs, step, heel, alternating. Last time here. Here we're gonna take a diagonal, out, out. Last one here, we're gonna alternate forward, forward, out, out. Keep the tailbone down, out, out. Forward, forward, out, out. Last time, forward, forward, out, out. Take it to a little march. One last thing on this side, we're gonna do our V step. So we step out and forward, right foot, left, back, back. And dip the tailbone, bend the knees. Two more. Last one. And we're gonna march it around to the other side of our chair. Bring you on your left. We're gonna take our side step here. Out, together, out, back. Just let your arms be free and easy, however you choose. And then we're gonna take it back to our march. We're gonna do a double step. Out, out, back, back. Two more of these. Last one. March it out. Ready for our mambo. Forward left. A rock step. You can get your hips going a little bit here. Two more down. Last one. Take it for a little march. Then we're going to do our heel. So left first. Alternate. Two more of these. Last one. We're going to take a diagonal. Diagonal left, right, left, right. Drop that tailbone. Last one here. And we're going for our combo. I don't get confused. Which those of you in my class know that happens. Last one. We'll march and for our V step. Out, out, back, back. Last one here. Shake it out a bit, getting ready for a little balance. So, let's shift our weight a little forward and back. We want to make sure we begin centered. So, starting with your left or outside leg, find our balance. So just lifting the heel to start. And then we're going to step that forward, bring it back, pause, and take it behind us, keeping the chest lifted. Inhaling, exhaling. You have the chair for support if need be. Last one here. We're going to pause here a moment if you wish to lift the foot. Breathing. And we're going to release. And again, just shift the weight a little bit, maybe bounce it out. And we'll come to the other side of our chair for our balance here. And make sure you're feeling centered, balanced. And lift that right heel. Feeling balanced, and we're gonna point the toe forward, bring it back to neutral, pausing. Exhale, taking it back, keeping our chest lifted. Come to center. So we're pausing in each direction. Neutral, back. Got two more. one here. Keeping our core engaged, breathing. If you choose, either keeping the toe connected to the floor or lifting. A little wobbling is always good. We're very present in a wobble. And then releasing. We're going to take it into a little stretch here. So you can have your hand at the chair and take your outside, your right leg back, and just bend the legs. And then press that right hip forward, stretching the hip flexor. On our inhale, lengthen up, lift, keep that heel lifted, and then press the heel into the mat. Maybe bend that front leg a bit further, pressing on that back calf. Inhale, bending the knee, dropping the hip forward. You can, if you like, take that arm up, stretching, and then inhale one more time on toes and press the heel, right heel down. And then stepping that forward, getting ready for that on your left side. So take your left foot back, find a comfortable stance for you. You're gonna bend the legs, let the knees drop. You can press if you like to take the hand to the back of that left hip, opening the hip flexor. Inhale, lifting up, heel still lifted. Now we press the heel down, maybe bend, shift a little weight forward into that right leg to stretch the calf. One more time, inhale, bending that back leg, heel is lifted now. Sinking in if you want to reach. And then inhale up and exhaling, release. It's going to take us back to the chair. So, find your seat. And let's just lift the heels, toes a bit here. Recentering our weight. We're just going to do a small spiral. Open our chest as well. So our hips are staying forward. It's just an upper spinal twist. You can take your left hand to your right knee, lengthen through that right arm. Keep your hips square as you inhale. Open your arm to the right. Feeling that spiraling from the waist, ribs, chest. You're going to reach that right arm back and just gently rotate the head forward and back. Make sure your shoulders are down. Next time you're looking back, after a deep inhale, exhale, bring that arm back. Switch hands now. Reaching out through your left arm, sitting tall, opening, reaching long, opening from the waist up, chest, shoulder. You can relax that arm when you get there, and then just rotate the head a few times. Make sure that back shoulder stays down. Next time you're looking back, reach out with that left arm, and on your exhale, bring it back. And shake it out, release those arms. On our inhale, opening, exhale, opening the chest backward. Last time here. And then bringing the hands to the heart. Thank you so much for joining me. Can't wait till we're all together. Be happy, be healthy. Namaste.